Did you know that how you grip your cane can affect your flow? It can affect your rhythm. It can even affect your balance. It's Cane Tip Tuesday, and today I'm going to share 3 common grip mistakes and how they kill your cane power. So stick around. Warm welcome to all, and before we get started today, go ahead before we forget, if you're loving this content, hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon so that you don't miss any future content, and avail yourself of the free resources. By far the most important one is the no-cost cane clarity call. You do that by texting the letter CCC to the number on the screen. In less than 24 hours, we will be on a phone call with you discussing, learning what it is that attracted you to the cane. Is it self-protection? Is it better health? Believe me, you're going to have all your questions answered, and more importantly, you're going to walk out of there with a game plan that is actually going to save you time, funds, and frustration. You also have Facebook groups that are open to the general public. Just read the description below, request entry. Remember to agree to the group rules, and they will let you right in. Everybody thinks that it's about hitting harder with the cane, and to that end, along with that, is the idea that I need a thicker, heavier cane so I can do more damage. And then along with that, of course, comes that tighter grip. You see what I'm doing there with the thumb over that forefinger, and then you go to do and this, because the idea is to strike and destroy, and so you're coming this way, and it's such a waste of energy. It can affect your accuracy, but not just that. The minute that you go ahead and grip that tightly, so that would be the first mistake that we see. I call it the death grip. The minute you do this and you tighten up that way, it tightens up everything else. It sends a message to the nerve system. We're in fight or flight mode, and so now that requires a lot of energy and speed and quickness and accuracy and moving flow and responding rather than reacting. All these things matter, and they matter big for both self-protection and for your health practice. And so the first thing that we're going to go ahead and correct in there is we're going to take that grip, and we're going to really emphasize the last 3 fingers, loosen up on that index finger a bit. You can test that yourself if you make a vertical fist and you check on the range of motion there, and then just loosen up here. You'll see that the range improves when you do that. So that's the first thing. The second one would be the opposite of that, is to listen to what I'm saying and say that all I got to do is just float my grip, create something lighter, just hold the cane looser in here, and then when you go and strike, especially if you've never made contact with anything, you're gonna learn that it's not just here locally, it's what happens in the rest of your body. So you go to do this, and that cane can fly right out of your hand when you do that. Not as accurate so the solution there is to go ahead and visualize this. I want you to think of your cane as riding alongside your hand, and that grip is, and you and the cane, that's gonna meld and gonna gel together. That's how I want you to think of it. And it ties in with the third mistake that we see, which is you're using that grip in an isolated way to strike rather than using unified movement. So let me explain. A lot of you in ACSD, all of you know this, you have this hand that we call the cover hand that moves nearby. So rather than doing this, you're gonna coordinate my right foot, everything is stepping forward as one unit, and boom, when I strike, it's all this coming in, my weight, my exhaling, my breath, everything, boom, I'm aligning that attention, my intention, and my breathing with one shot. My mechanics are all aligned, and it's a unified movement. This is not a unified movement. This is not unified movement. This is unified movement stepping through. 2 hands coming up, down. Doesn't matter to me whether it's a light cane, a heavy cane, an umbrella for that matter. It's when you have those principles together, that is what's going to create the conditions for you to be more effective with that cane. It's not just a matter of hitting harder by muscling through, right? Which looks very robotic. It's a matter of being smooth enough out here and being able to flow so that when you do have to strike, it doesn't matter what you're striking with. You can respond rather than react to things and be really, slow, and it's just, all of a sudden you find that adrenaline drains you mentally and physically, and you're tired, and boy, you missed your shots and you're not, right? That's on one side. So CaneFlow improves not just your self-protection, but also your health, because when you with smoother movement, you get to reset the nerve system, which allows you to be quicker. You're essentially releasing that tourniquet. When you can move better, you have the potential to protect better. When you have the better movement, you have the better health, and you couple that with the self-protection, you move better, you protect better, the potential to live better. That's CaneFlow. Let me know your thoughts below. Let me know what you're doing as far as your grip training. Does that resonate with you? And more importantly, again, I encourage you, if you have questions on this or you want to learn how to be trained in the comfort of wherever you are with these principles, go ahead and text the letters CCC again to the number on the screen. In less than 24 hours, we will be on a conversation there, and you're going to walk out of there a more educated caner, guaranteed. Keep caning. Stay safe.